Thank you so much, Sapna, for joining us. It's an honor having you here. I'm sure that all of our viewers will be able to get a lot of this session out of this session, right? So we'll basically start with you have trained thousands of people in personal branding, in setting up their images online, offline, and also soft skills. What led you to come into this profession altogether?
So let me be honest. I didn't wake up one day saying that, I found my calling. It was there with me all the time. Like I was a homemaker for many, many years and I loved my job. I was like, it was blissful, definitely taking care of my family, in-laws, children. It was just like amazing feeling. But in the middle of something, like managing the schedules, homework, somewhere I felt I'm getting lost. So there were times when I'm entering a room and I just felt there are so many strangers around and I felt underconfident. And I was like, यार who am I? मैं इतना क्यों बोल रही हूँ? मैं इतना क्यों explain कर रही हूँ? And why am I not able to talk well? Why am I not able to present well? I'm just over shopping and realizing my cupboards are full and the clothes I'm not liking. So all these small things put a pause in my life. And then I realized that it's not about what I want to show others. It's about who I am and how I want to show myself to others. Wow. So it's more about understanding your own self, finding your own personality and getting the best version of yourself outside. And that's exactly what RIU does. It's an image consulting and a soft skills training company. And here I just feel that people who are in my position that I was once, and if I can help them, why not?
Oh, wow.
And that's exactly what we do. We pull out their strengths, we identify their strengths, and we take them through the journey of transformation.
Interesting.
Yes.
Great. I think, so practically, what we have seen is post-COVID especially, technical skills have become center stage. A lot of engineers, etc., have been center of all the revolutions that have happened around, especially post-COVID. In a world like this, where technical skills are so paramount, how can, what are those certain soft skills that can actually make somebody stand out in a rat race or in a country like ours?
So let's start from the beginning. Okay, if you're going for an interview, I'll just give you an example. You will, in your resume, you will figure out and fill in all the best things possible. Obviously. Your degrees, your certification, your qualification, to the extent that now even people add up their hobbies. Right? But what does that stand that apart? Usually, that will help you get into the room. Right. आपको वो shortlisting में help करेगी, definitely help करेगी. But आपकी identity कैसे दिखाएगी? What are your values? आपका mindset क्या है? आपका approach क्या है? All of this is actually going to make you stand apart. All of this is what is going to let you stay in the room. Right. आपको जो वो room में रखेगा, आपको वो जो growth opportunity देगा, वो ये सारी चीजें हैं. And it's nothing, but they are all soft skills.
Right.
They are all a part of soft skills. And soft skills is overlooked, you know why? Because resume doesn't require soft skills. Right. So it's not the flashy thing. मतलब वो resume में नहीं दिखता है तो लगता है important ही है. But eventually ये बहुत ज़्यादा important है. I'll tell you my recent experience. Like I'm a founder of RIU, right?
Right.
And we are in the process of increasing our team. तो हमने एक float किया LinkedIn पे that we were looking for jobs and all, and a lot of resumes we got, and we started filtering.
Okay.
So stage one, everybody was bang on, like technical skills बोलो, expertise बोलो, उनके जो भी requirements थी, they were like filling it well.
Right.
Stage two, when it came to kind of identifying them as a person, I felt they lacked so much more because they were not able to do the research.
Right.
Now, what is the company's vision? अगर आप कोई interview में जा रहे हो, and if you're not knowing the company's vision, then how are you going to help them grow?
Correct.
And if you're not adding value, तो why will anybody hire you?
Simple
ना?
Right.
So वो छोटी चीजें जो हम out of the blue करते हैं,
right,
that is more important versus the technical. अगर interviewer ने आपको एक question पूछा कि आप ये company में क्या value add करेंगे, so lot of people क्या करते हैं पता है? They will start saying कि you know I am good in this, I am good in this.
Correct.
They don't want to hear from the horse's mouth their qualification. उनको नहीं सुनना है क्योंकि वो resume में लिखा है, इसीलिए आप वहाँ सामने बैठे हो.
Correct.
उनको क्या सुनना है कि आपका अप्रोच, आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी, आपका हार्डवर्क एंड एफर्ट उस कंपनी के लिए कितना होगा.
Correct.
Are you a good leader or no? Will you be able to take charge or no?
Perfect.
Is what they are looking at. So active listening, very important. That's a very big part of soft skills.
Right.
Second thing is spontaneous answering. Like हम जब interview के लिए जाते हैं, I'm sure most of the students they have a list of 100 questions.
Right.
चैट जीपीटी हेल्प करता है, गूगल हेल्प करता है, सब कोई हेल्प करता है एंड वी राइट आवर ओन आंसर्स एंड हम उसको प्रिपेयर करके जाते हैं. इट्स लाइक अ सिलेबस.
Correct.
बट अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आउटसाइड द सिलेबस आता है तो व्हाट हैपेंस ऑन दैट चेयर? लिटरली द ग्राउंड मूव्स अवे फ्रॉम योर फीट, राइट?
Right.
सो दैट्स एग्जैक्टली व्हाट इज लैकिंग हियर.
Correct.
स्ट्रक्चरिंग योर थॉट्स. आप एक बार एक स्ट्रक्चर समझ लो कि मुझे कोई भी क्वेश्चन आएगा, कहीं से भी आएगा, मुझे ये एक या दो स्ट्रक्चर यूज करना है मेंटली एंड फॉर्मेट एंड आंसर.
Correct.
इफ यू आर ट्रू टू योर सेल्फ, आप ऑथेंटिक हो और आपके वैल्यू स्ट्रांग है, आपका माइंडसेट एकदम क्लियर है एंड यू नो योर स्ट्रक्चर्स वेल,
Right.
यू विल नेल इट. And that is what is going to make you stand apart. And that is what you're going to get an interview and a job for. Because people will lean in and then say, this is someone I'm looking for.
How does one prepare for something like this?
So, see, we have a lot of structures and formats that we have created.
Right.
And it's not like standard ones. So, depending on the industry you are using, depending on the qualification that you have, and also depending on the company profile that you're
Right,
going for.
obviously.
For example, if you're going for a finance company, the formats that we are using is very structured and formal.
Okay.
But if you're going for a digital marketing company,
Right.
तो इतना फॉर्मल होने की
नहीं,
जरूरत ही
जरूरत
नहीं
है.
है.
Correct.
So we'll help you mind map and we'll give you a structure ready. For example, there's a PACE, there is STAR that we have created. And whenever these acronyms are given, that's
Understood.
for you to use.
Right.
कि situation पे डालो, task पे डालो, answer करो, result करो. Create that in 10 seconds and that's because of the practice.
Understood. Understood.
Once you start doing that, you will be able to answer all the questions that are coming to you.
Interesting.
And not only in your professional life. Trust me, you'll start creating impact
In personal also.
everywhere.
Exactly.
Professional, personal, networking event, anywhere you're going, you're leaving an impression.
Interesting. It's a very interesting point you brought up, right? But considering that today is a world driven by images, brands want to create a certain positioning and an image.
Yes.
Students want to do that. Founders want to do that, right?
Correct.
When we talk about a student who has maybe just graduated or is graduating in the coming year, how would that person think of creating an image online, maybe offline, so that whenever he or she walks into an interview room, right, the other person is able to feel that image, is able to feel that aura, right? How would somebody who is a very young professional who has not even landed a first job would be able to create something like this?
So see, when there are two different aspects to online and offline,
Right.
you agree to that?
Right.
So when we back in 2015, 2016, when we would go for interviews, we would like wake up early in the
Yeah.
morning, do our
Remember.
prayers, get ready, take our folders which are like fully
Agreed.
filed well, go to the interview room, wait,
Yeah.
and get that entire momentum,
Correct.
the mood, the psychological build that happens in the mind is way different
I
than
agree.
the online interview.
I agree.
Do you agree to
Yeah,
that?
yeah, definitely.
And what has happened now, people have started taking online interviews very lightly.
Casually. Yep.
Very casually. Because it's just like with a button.
of a
With
button.
a click of a button, boop, you are in an interview room. And then there is no time
Yeah.
to prepare mentally. There is
Right.
no time for you to create that energy and the vibe
Correct.
and to understand.
Correct.
So if there is lack of proximity, how do you build the energy? It's a bigger question.
Right,
and I
right.
think you're also taking towards that कि अगर online interview है, like technologically we are very equipped right now
Correct.
and everybody wants to use technology.
Exactly.
Right? सबको ही use करना है, सबको time बचाना है. So even the companies are doing online interviews, even the participants are comfortable doing online interviews. But इसमें how do you nail it?
Right.
So there are very simple things that you have to keep in mind while you have to nail it. Use your screen like a stage.
Okay.
And don't hide behind the screen.
Okay.
Come like live there up on the stage and act as who you are.
Right.
Just be normal. Most important thing you have to keep in mind, I'm sure everybody has read about, is your tech in place,
Yeah.
your Wi-Fi in place, your audio in place, your attire in place, at least your upper part. That's
Correct.
what a lot of people do.
Right.
But people forget one thing, is your background.
Okay.
And that is what creates your personal
I
brand.
agree. Yeah.
Like, trust me, if I talk about that, if your background is very messy and the person is able to see that,
Right.
they will immediately start judging you.
Correct.
And that's the kind of impression you're putting.
Right.
Versus if you have a background which is either a normal thing which is written with your name on the board
Right.
back, or something where you've created your own thing, it will show you are organized and you care. And that's what is important. It doesn't matter how well you are, or you are an expert, or you are the best candidate for that job. But these small things, if not done correctly, you lose out on the opportunity.
Wow. I think this is something, which is a very valid point. When we look at the screen and we are interviewing a candidate, something behind him, if there is a board which is talking about the plans he is making, strategy, that automatically gives me a perception that, this person is organized, and something in the background which might be so small, but if you just look at it and you will be able to judge. So this probably can become one of the green flags or the red flag in an interview, right?
100%. And also treat your voice as a weapon.
Interesting.
Very important, because see, what happens is they can't understand your body language
Right.
because you are seated. But the biggest thing and the biggest myth that we have is who's looking at you.
Right.
It's not that. Your energy can be felt. And especially when you start using your hand gestures, your facial expressions, your smile and your eye contact, that is noticed very, very
Obviously.
well.
Right.
Like, if you know how to see properly in the camera, that's where you nail it. Versus, a lot of time there's a screen here and there's a window here.
Yeah.
And we tend to see ourselves.
Right.
That's not the way.
Correct.
You actually have to see
Look
at
at
the
the camera all the
so
time.
the person on the opposite side
We'll be able to see you.
see you. So
Correct.
these small things, they are even minor, but they really create an impact.
Impression.
And all of this with the right pauses. When you start using pauses at the right place, with the right voice and the right tonality and the excitement and energy, I am sure you will nail the interview. Because people on the other side are also humans, right?
Correct.
And they don't want to hire any robots or any technical
Exactly.
experts.
Right.
They also want to hire people who match up to the energy, with the same human energy that they have.
Right.
And that's important.
Yeah, and you spoke about something like back in 2015. I remember giving an interview in 2009 back in college. I remember a lot of people used to have maybe a dairy milk right before stepping into the room so that your energy is high, etc. Right? How would this first impression how would the first impression in today's world matter, especially in online kind of cases? How would you make that first impression so that the person thinks, yeah, I am talking to a right person right now?
So whether it's online or offline, I think very important is to understand the difference between presence and poise.
Right.
I really like this question because now people just feel that wearing a crisp white shirt and a matching trouser with shoes and hair is done, like they've cracked
Cracked
the
it.
50% of interview. But it's much more. Do you
Right.
know, currently in this competitive world, the bars for the presence
Are very
is,
high.
and it's layered.
Right.
It's way more layered than what you and I can think. So it's not only about putting yourself together. Yes, that is majorly very important, but additionally what is required is how you present yourself in totality. So the way you enter your room, the way you sit, the way you greet, the way you communicate, and how you start a conversation to the end, how you leave the conversation. All of this really matters when you are creating a first impression. And mind you, we are not only here to create the first impression, we are here to create a lasting impression.
Yeah.
So apart from dressing, yes, which only takes 7 seconds for one person to
Right.
identify and judge you and kind of put up a thing for you. Apart from that, what actually matters is how you put yourself together. It's not important of what you write and what you say all the time, but how you
How you
package
do
it. Think about it like that if Coca-Cola was not packaged like this, would it be selling? If it would not be marketed like this, would it be there at the peak? No.
No.
So it's all about how you are putting yourself together, packaging it well, along with how you're dressing it up. All that
Interesting.
matters.
Yeah, wow. Wow. So, in today's world, what we see, especially after startups in India have bloomed, I think post 2013-14, when somebody enters, earlier I remember in 1990s, 2000, what used to happen is there was always a hierarchy. People were getting promoted just because they spent a certain number of years in the organization. Always my boss would be senior typically. Very rarely we would see it otherwise. But in today's world, in startups, we see a lot of times, people who are younger than me are my bosses, or I enter just a year senior or probably who was with me in the class is right now heading my team. In this case, the lines between my previous experience, maybe personal with that person, and professional now are very fine. How would people maintain these fine balances to ensure that the workplace decorum is maintained, or their own, the way they communicate, they ensure that the other person, even though he is similar age or younger, would still, be in a position where he is probably a leader of my team and he should not be undermined just because I am senior in terms of age or probably we were in the same class. How would you maintain these fine lines in workplace environments in today's world?
So see, there are a lot of aspects to this when you say that work ethics is important, or some people is qualified and given a better opportunity than you. It's not only that, it's about how you have put yourself together from
Right.
the beginning.
Right.
Like imagine a lot of people have actually lost this thing because they've not been taught,
Right.
especially the freshers there. Means today they are sitting in a canteen, a college canteen with a
Right.
cup of coffee, joking, chilling with their friends. And the very next day they are starting an office.
Right.
And in the same set of people, they are sitting at the canteen and having a cup of coffee there, joking in the same way. They don't know how to draw lines.
Right.
They don't know how to switch gears.
Correct.
And why? Because nobody has taught them.
Taught them.
किसी ने सिखाया ही नहीं है, किसी ने बताया ही नहीं है कि ये environment से वो environment में अगर जा रहे हो तो same लोगों के साथ कैसे कब
behave
कहाँ
करना।
behave करना है.
Right.
And once you start understanding that, because आप जब वो office resume कर रहे हो, you are being tracked,
Right.
you are being noticed, and you are being judged
Right.
from the very same day and the same time.
Right.
तो अगर आपको लग रहा है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, कैजुअल है, यू स्टार्ट टॉकिंग कैजुअली, आप कैजुअल ईमेल्स से कॉन्वर्सेशन शुरू कर देते हो, इवन इफ दे आर योर फ्रेंड्स, बट आपको रियलाइज हो रहा है आपकी एक ब्रांड बिल्ड हो रही है वहाँ
Right.
पे, एक इमेज बिल्ड हो रही है, एंड इवेंचुअली यू आर कंपीटिंग with the same set of people, right?
Exactly.
So you are fighting for the same opportunity
Yeah.
that is going to come to you.
Right.
So that is why a lot of time some people move ahead and some people are not able to. क्योंकि they are not able to create that balance.
Right.
What I tell a lot of my people is that you dress up in a way, the best way is to dress up in a way that your work culture is. मतलब once you enter the workplace, for example, if you have a corporate culture, तो you are wearing something formal, तो आपका communication, आपका जो mindset है,
Automatic.
ऑटोमेटिकली फॉर्मल हो जाएगा.
Right, 100%.
फिर आप जो भी बातें करोगे वो इंटेंशनल हो जाएगी.
Correct.
राइट, सो दैट मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंस.
Difference.
Additionally, what you have to do is start seeing people differently. जब आप वो देखना शुरू करते हो, even if you are best friend, मैं नहीं बोल रही हूँ कि आप उनसे रिलेशन मत रखो, बट ऑफिस एनवायरनमेंट में ट्रीट हिम एज अ कॉलीग,
Right.
जैसे दूसरे कॉलीग्स हैं, एंड स्टार्ट एक्सप्लोरिंग योर सेल्फ एंड ओपनिंग अप योर सेल्फ. देर आर सो मेनी पीपल के दे फील मैं क्यों बोलूँ, इट्स नॉट माई प्लेस टू टॉक.
Right.
तो जो ऐसे लोग होते हैं जो कभी ओपिनियन नहीं दे पाते, दे हैव नथिंग टू से, और दे आर एक्सट्रीमली पोलाइट, दे हैव नो वॉइस, वो लोग क्या हो जाते हैं, इनविजिबल.
Yeah.
दे कम्प्लीटली
Right.
लाइक अ डेस्क जॉब, गए वहाँ पे ऑपरेट
Correct.
किया, घर गए.
Correct.
सो फॉर सच पीपल देयर इज नो अपॉर्चुनिटी.
Right.
You have to create your own opportunity.
Exactly.
And that will only come with the way you behave.
Right.
So think before you speak. Speak with a thought. Have an awareness कि आप किससे बात कर रहे
Correct,
हो.
correct.
ये सारी छोटी छोटी चीजें will help you earn respect,
Right.
relatability and reliability.
Interesting.
And that is going to help you in growth.
Wow. I think considering that a lot of people, in the online world today, when we keep moving around with our phones, every video that we see is probably 30 seconds and not more, right?
Yeah.
People have maybe forgotten an art of reading a book. I remember back in our days, we used to read a lot of books.
Correct.
What are those 3-4 books that you would like to recommend to our audiences, which will help them actually crack all these things?
So honestly, each book there are many books,
Many of them,
okay?
yeah.
And each individual is different.
Yes.
Okay, so their interest also would be different.
Right.
And there are no such standard books that is going to help them. Practice, and
Practice.
practice is only going to help them. Because school में हम सबने पढ़ाई की.
Yeah.
Everybody has studied history, geography, science, maths. Why is someone an engineer and why is someone a CA?
Right.
Right? So there are few books definitely like Dale Carnegie, How to Talk to Your Friends.
Yes.
That's a great book,
Yes.
and it's a great learning. There's also a book by Dale Carnegie on communication.
Mm-hmm.
That's very, very good. There is one book on body language.
Okay.
But these books are like very technical in
Yes,
them.
yes.
So if you like, there is a book called The Almanac of Naval Ramakant.
Okay.
Naval
Yeah,
Ramakant.
yeah.
So that book is more about entrepreneurship, but
Yes.
it's not only telling you entrepreneurship.
Right.
That's also telling you a journey of an individual, how to grow yourself. मतलब एक seed है, एक seed है thought का कि you want to do something. How to take that forward and
Okay.
become a billionaire. Everything is mentioned.
Interesting, interesting.
Psychology of money, that is
Yeah.
also showing you a lot more aspects apart from money.
Money, yes.
So it's not only आपको सिर्फ जरूरी नहीं एक सॉफ्ट स्किल्स की बुक उठा के पढ़ना है, बट जो रियल लाइफ स्टोरीज है,
Right.
जैसे रतन टाटा की स्टोरी आप ले लो, सो दे आर बायोग्राफीज,
Correct.
are so much self learning. Like I have not read a lot of communication books, but I have read a lot of biographies.
Correct, yeah.
Their experiences is teaching me practically how to teach
How to
people.
do it, yes.
And that is what I want.
Interesting.
I don't like to do book work. I like to do practical
Practical,
work.
wow, wow, wow. Very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah.
Probably, you know, a lot of times this we see this, something which is working really well in one industry, somebody would not even think that this can be done in some other industry.
100%.
But the thought process can be picked up, maybe fine-tuned a bit in some other industry and it works wonders, right?
Definitely, every industry is interlinked.
Exactly.
Like even if you talk about finance, if there is no digital marketing happening for those finance companies, they will also not be there.
Right, right.
So everything is interlinked. It's just on you how you bridge the gap. If there is a link and there is a gap, you should be able to tap that gap
Right.
and use it.
Right. Very, very interesting thing where you spoke about how to actually take up biographies, understand them, and how to
Yeah.
apply those things in your life that can actually take you to a lot of
So,
places.
additionally, I would want to also add here one thing, that you should always have one mentor
Right.
in life, and I'm sure everybody also
Yes.
says that, and I tell you that why? Because if you start believing in that mentor, you'll start grasping their values.
Right.
You'll start following their steps, what they did.
Correct.
You might not have an opportunity to have a conversation
Exactly.
with them,
Right.
but उन्होंने जो किया, अगर
Right.
हम उसका 50% भी follow कर लेंगे और 50% भी achieve कर लेंगे, we are good to go.
I agree. Yeah.
So just have one mentor, कोई भी एक mentor लो, books read करो on that,
Understood.
and then go ahead.
Interesting. Very nice point. Yeah. Now, you know, considering that today's world, you know, there is a perception being built where Gen Zs are being perceived as a certain type of generation, right? And a lot of times they do certain things or they don't do certain things which are being perceived in a very different way than how they believe or feel about it, right? So the lines between confidence and arrogance are blurring a lot, especially with the
Yeah.
newer generation, right? How would you, or what would you probably tell these audiences who are thinking about doing something really big in the coming future, and actually they are the future of our country or probably the world? How would they differentiate, you know, a line between a confidence and arrogance, how it will be perceived by the other person?
So coming to first part of your question is Gen Zs, like, yeah, they've been actually perceived in a very different way, and it's not their fault.
Correct.
Trust me, I always tell everybody around me, I also have a Gen Z son. And my parents, they always say that, you know, you guys were never like this, why are they like this?
Yeah.
मतलब वो लोग क्यों ऐसे हैं?
Correct.
तो मैं उनको सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ बोलती हूँ, मम्मी वो उनकी मिस्टेक नहीं है, वो हमारी गलती है.
Right, right.
Because the way we were born, my father and mother never thought कि यार तू कुछ कर ले लाइफ में या तू ये कर ले.
Correct.
हमें कोई प्रेशर नहीं आया. हमें दिन में 2 घंटे खेलने मिलता
Right,
था,
right.
स्कूल जाते थे, ट्यूशन जाते थे, कोई एक्स्ट्रा क्लासेस नहीं करते
Correct.
थे, कोई कंपटीशन नहीं होता था.
Right.
The world has become so competitive
Right.
that we as parents are also following that.
Correct, yes.
And the pressure is coming on Gen Zs.
Yes.
And that pressure is actually taking a toll on their emotions also.
Yeah.
So that is why to deal with them, there are different ways and get them up. And they're super intelligent.
Yeah,
Trust
100%.
me, the way they deal with situation, मतलब मैं तो सोचती रह जाती हूँ कि इसको करते कैसे और वो हो भी जाता
हो
है.
जाता है, हो जाता है.
So yes, they are there, and just the little right mindset is what will help them far away. Like जो मैंने starting में भी बोला, positive approach,
Right.
you know, values, mindset, अगर ये वो focus करेंगे ना, तो I'm sure they are like much more than what you and I are right
correct,
now.
correct.
And coming back to this confidence and arrogance, actually no, it's not their problem. It's again ours.
Us problem.
It's again us,
I
because
agree.
हमने हमने उनको सिखाया ही नहीं वो चीज़, उनको
Right.
कहीं सीखने ही नहीं मिलती। वो जो देखते वो समझते हैं, डिक्शनरी में जो स्टैंडर्ड मीनिंग है वो पढ़ लेते हैं,
Right.
चैट जीपीटी जो बताते हैं वो फॉर्मुलेट कर लेते हैं, हो गया। दैट्स नॉट द एंड ऑफ द वर्ल्ड गाइज। फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज कॉन्फिडेंस,
Right.
बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि समझो कॉन्फिडेंस क्या है। कॉन्फिडेंस ये नहीं होता है कि आप एक माइक पकड़ के हल्ला हुल्ला
Right.
मचाओ, यू नो, टॉक इन अ लाउड वॉल्यूम, क्रिएट ड्रामा और डोमिनेट द टॉक। कॉन्फिडेंस इज स्टेइंग काम,
Right.
composed, yes, to the point, and being owner, taking the ownership
Ownership.
of your points.
Right.
That is confidence. And when is a person who's very loud, who always wants attention, जो हर बार उनको हल्ला ही मचाना है, हर बार उनको कि आप मेरी बात सुनो, मैं ही राइट हूँ और हमेशा यही सच होता है, that is what is arrogance. So there's a vast difference, but there's a thin line.
Right.
Once you understand that difference and once you understand how to do this, then it's very easy.
Right.
Like I can give you simple tips like, for example, आप एक conversation कर रहे हो. So you are teaching somebody something, like you
Okay.
are a teacher. Now instead of ending this कि ये ऐसे होता है, if we ask a question that, do you think this is right? What do you think about this? Have you ever thought about this? तो इससे क्या होता है? You are not showing that you are not open to conversation.
Humble.
आप एक दिखा रहे हो कि आप approachable हो और
Right.
आप एक suggestion मांग रहे हो.
Correct. Correct.
So you are confident in your content. आप जो बोल रहे हो वो सही है, पर एक question पूछने से वो इंसान inclusive feel करना
Right.
शुरू
Right.
करता है.
Right. Right. Right.
Second, instead of saying I know all the time, say I see.
Okay.
Okay. I know it. No. I see that this is coming along well.
Wow.
So when you say that, it's not a very dismissive thing, you
Right,
know.
right.
It's very oppressive thing. Like
Correct.
it's like you're open
It
to
looks like humble.
suggestions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that also really matters. And the most important thing, don't rush in conversation. खत्म करने के लिए शुरू मत करो. Wait, think, and pause,
Process.
and then talk. When you start doing that, you see a lot of celebrities, orators, even politicians.
Right.
They don't come on the stage and blah blah blah
Right.
blah blah.
Right. Right.
They will sit calmly. Narendra Modi.
Yeah, yeah.
If you have seen his
Brilliant
Modi
orator.
ji's speech, how many pauses does
Yeah,
he take?
yeah.
And these pauses are something that creates an impact.
Right.
So if you are, even if you are underconfident, even if you are overconfident, these are great things to use them and balance, bring out a balance in your speech. The thin fine line that you want to billet, these are the things that you should use, these techniques, and
Wow.
they'll help you.
Wow, it's a great perspective. I think probably this is one of those times where I feel it would have been great if you would have had a lot of students come here and sit just to listen to this firsthand instead of on the digital life. It would have been really great to have a lot of our students who probably are in our classes, who attend weekend batches, etc. If I knew, it was more around probably taking them to a step where only technical knowledge will take you to certain places, but you need to be a certain. If you want to achieve greatness, this is something they need to know.
Yes, yes. So I'll tell you something. With this generation and AI coming in,
Yeah.
I am sure we all know everything is replaceable now.
Yes. Yes.
Matlab, all technical skills eventually are going to be replaced.
Right.
Your AI tools, your investments, your engineering, most of the
Everything.
things
Yeah,
is
yeah,
going
yeah.
to happen. What is not going to be replaced is human skills.
Yeah.
The soft skills, the values that we are teaching right now
100%.
is definitely not going to be replaced. And I'm more than happy to teach these students.
Definitely.
Like I said before also, I don't believe in this bookish knowledge. And for me, it's like taking the knowledge, creating something which is more practical, and then imparting the knowledge. So that's exactly what we do at RIU.
So Sapna, we've started a new section where we do a rapid fire with all our guests, right? And we are sure that a lot of our audiences would benefit from the way you think, the way founders think in today's world, right? So we'll just start the rapid fire with you. Try to do it as quick as possible. Okay? One secret habit that you dislike in Gen Zs.
Oh, they are lack of focus.
Okay. One secret habit that you love in Gen Zs.
Super intelligent.
Okay. Video resume or a plain PDF?
Video, definitely video.
Instagram Reels or LinkedIn post, where would you hire more talent from?
So I think this is again very subjective. अगर आप एक डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एजेंसी या फैशन ब्रांड में अप्लाई कर रहे हो तो डेफिनेटली इंस्टाग्राम, बट अगर आप कोई बैंक या इन्वेस्टमेंट्स या फाइनेंशियल कंपनीज में कर रहे हो तो डेफिनेटली लिंक्डइन. सो थिंक अबाउट व्हाट पोर्टल यू वांट टू यूज.
If you're giving a TED talk in next 30 seconds, what would be the title?
Smile.
Wow. One professional risk that has paid off in your career.
So yes, diversifying has been a big risk and it has worked very well.
One overrated trend that you just don't get.
Wearing sneakers on lehengas. I know it's the most comfortable thing. A lot of brides insist I want to, but the elegance is not there.
First app that you check in the morning.
At my alarm.
Dream job for Gen Zs.
I think every Gen Z has a right to dream, and every dream that you have has the right to be fulfilled.
Work from home or work from office.
Work from office, definitely.
If life had a theme song, what should that be?
For me, life is beautiful.
Wow. I think that was great. I think a lot of things were captured. People will love it. Thank you so much, Sapna. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you
you.
so much. It was pleasure to be here and have a conversation.
Pleasure is
with
all
you.
ours. We'll definitely, our audience would love this, I'm sure. Thank you
I
so
am
much.
sure too. Chalo, thank you.